Yeah, so I want to go on to this guy right here. The political storm. I don't know if this guy's a Drake or not, but he gives a lot of good insight when it comes to the stuff in America. And he's not for America by any means. He's against America. Because he brings out a lot of stuff that America does wrongly. So I just wanted to say, subscribe to Political Storm. Get a lot of good information from this guy. You know. But I also want to show that the stuff that's going on with Mr. Trump and Trump had bombers sent. Let me try to bring it up. Let me pause this video so I'll try to bring it up. So as you can see in this picture right here. Now these bombers are nothing new. They're actually old. But the technology that they have on them is still up to date. So, and they made them that way. So they can still do their bullshit. And about 2030, they're supposed to unveil all the magic that they do and all that bullshit. But anyway, as you can see, what it's talking about, Pentagon deploys stealth fighter jets as Venezuela aircraft buzz U.S. Navy. Fox News. So let's go right into it. And then I'll do my very best that we can get some scriptures brought out.
Tonight is ordering a squadron of a dozen stealth fighter jets to the Caribbean to conduct operations against drug cartels. Of course, this all comes as Venezuela sends a message to the Trump administration, too. Lucas Tomlinson is at the White House tonight for us. Good evening to you, Lucas.
Good evening, Aisha. The White House has approved the deployment of 10 F-35 stealth fighter jets to Puerto Rico after a pair of Venezuelan F-16 jets buzzed an American-guided missile destroyer in the Caribbean. President Trump sent the following warning to Venezuela moments ago.
If they do put us in a dangerous position, they'll be shut down.
The Pentagon called the flyover of armed Venezuelan F-16s over the USS Jason Dunham highly provocative. The flyover took place 2 days after U.S. forces launched a strike on a Venezuelan drug boat in the Caribbean. President Trump said all 11 members of the Tren de Aragua gang on board were killed. The State Department declared the group a foreign terrorist organization in February. The Republican member of the Senate Armed Services Committee called the strike justified.
The boat had been warned to stop. They chose not to. They were clearly running drugs. We had been tracking it since it left Venezuela.
Many Democrats called the strike a violation of international law.
They think they can get away with this. God knows what they are going to do next. So that's what we're looking to right now, and there is reason to believe that this was not a legal action.
President Trump's defense secretary says the actions are justified after 400,000 Americans died from drug overdoses during the Biden administration.
A foreign terrorist organization poisoning your people with drugs coming from a drug cartel is no different than Al-Qaeda.
At the height of the Obama administration, the U.S. military carried out drone strikes in 7 different countries: Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, Libya, Pakistan, Yemen, and Somalia. Over 500 in all, killing an estimated 3,500 people, including hundreds of civilians. President Trump also made it official, changing the name of the Department of Defense.
We're going Department of War.
This marks the second time in American history the Department of War nomenclature.
We're gonna stop it right there. Now, it's beautiful how he said what he said. No more the Department of Defense, but the Department of War. So let's pull up some definitions. That's what we're gonna do. Let's type in war. See what pop up. All right. All right. I don't know if y'all can say that. If y'all got a computer, man, you got to get touchscreen, man. You ain't got no computer unless you got. And this is old. This is like a 2014. Nothing new. It says war is an armed conflict between the armed forces of states or between government forces and armed groups that are organized under a certain command. All right. Okay. What is it? Defense. Try to get a definition for this. All right. So, defense, as you see right here, definition, the meaning. The meaning of defense is the act or actions of defending. All right. So that means it's nothing wrong to defend yourself. But when you're doing war, it's nothing wrong with war either. But war has to be justified. When you're defending yourself, that means someone is trying to bring some problems to you. So now that they say the Department of War, this is clearly showing how this Trump administration wants to bring its evil into this world. It's clearly showing it. To go from being in the Department of Defense, that means you're defending yourself against someone doing something to you. So you no longer are that, but you are now the Department of War. That means you want to cause some problems. And that's all you want to do is be a problem causer. We're going to also try bringing some more precepts. I'm sorry, bringing some precepts, Salakia. I want to go into Revelations chapter 12, verse 9. And it reads, "And the great dragon was casted out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was casted out into the earth, and his angels were casted out with him." Stop it right there. This devil, which is of Edom, the Edomites, have been casted out to this world. And as you can see, they do nothing but evil all day. And they can't even go to sleep unless they do something evil. They've been down here on this earth causing wickedness for a long time. And that's all they do. It's cause they're evil. As you can see, they're messing with Venezuela that makes enough oil that they don't have to sell drugs. And then they saying that the president of Venezuela got a $2 million bounty on his head for something he's not even doing. But those that don't follow and don't know will believe such a lie. Because that's the problem. That they actually think that the problem is coming from these drug cartels. And that's what this devil does, these Edomites do. They sit up here and lie and convince the world of their lies, and people fall for it. And that's the craziest thing, that people fall for these lies. Let me try to bring in this other scripture. This is John 8:44. Had to blow the dust off on this one. This is John 8:44. This is very straightforward to the point. A very good one. Ye are of your fathers, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. I like how it says that. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of the lie. Well, Slovakia, excuse me. If Edom is not a liar, then what is he? Then what are they? I like how it brings out, it says, you are the father of the devil. That means it's children. It's lineage. It's offspring. And the lust of your father. That means they have the likeness, the same thinking. And it says that he was a murderer from the beginning. We think about that same spirit that Cain had with Abel. That's that same spirit reincarnated into these devils, these Edomites. So it says from the beginning. That's the proof that these people are the Edomites. They're the seed of the wicked. Now, if you can see that, this is Psalms 37:28. For the Lord, which is Yahweh, love judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved. And we know the ones that are preserved are the 144,000. The elect are preserved forever. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. See how that's beautiful? And that seed is the Edomites. They're going to be cut off. Once they go through their slavery, they're going to be cut off. Because there's going to be no more need for them. Because they're only wicked all the time. I like how it brings out in Proverbs 11:21, which I brought that up before. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. And we might join hand in hand with them. We may work with them. Some of them might be our friends. Some of them might even be some of our family members. But the point is, that their works is not going to go unpunished. That's the point. So you have the seed. Let me bring that up. There's the seed of the wicked. And the seed of the righteous. So there's two seeds. And a lot of people don't want to accept those seeds, but it's two seeds. And I also like how it brings out here. It says, this is Matthew 13, verse 38. Right? I'll try to blow that up so you can see that for those that might not have a Bible or could be driving or something like that. Or could just be sitting still. Just don't have it with them. Or the field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom. But the tares are the children of the wicked ones. And those are the ones that, the tares are the ones that they may look like they are Israelites, but they're not, because they're seeds of the wicked. And above that one is Matthew 13:19. It says, when anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understand it not, then comes the wicked one, the Edomite, and catches away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which receives the seed by the wayside. So you're going to have some people that's going to hear this word. And things are going to happen. Trials and tribulations. You have people trying to convince you. You know. It's going to fall away. Because really it's really not in you. But it's in those that are, you know, out here preaching this word. So this seed of the wicked is the ones that's causing all this mischief in this world. They are the ones, as you can see, that are, and I like this one right here. You see this?
Hello.
This is the collapse of Venezuela explains. This is 8 years ago. 8 years ago. And this is 1 year ago. U.S. Venezuela oil deal. Red herring and won't meaningful charge the market, say Dan Pickering. So they know. And see, they talk about Venezuela. They're talking about their wealth. And you would think for someone that's making so much oil that actually Venezuela should be living like the Saudi Arabians. But they're not. They're not living good. they're not giving them really any money for their oil. And see, and this is what a lot of people don't know. Venezuela oil, the biggest reserves you did not know about. And I didn't know about it either. I'm not going to click on it. I don't want to get a strike, but see, this is 3 years ago. And this is talking about more stuff in Venezuela. See, this stuff has been going on for a long time. But see, they don't know about the allies that Venezuela have. Well, the people don't know. See? Look at that. 6 years ago. And these are the people who made this video. The Yankee plot to overthrow. Yeah. Yeah, they want to steal Venezuela oil. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but it's to show you how these Edomites think. Don't think everything that they're doing, for those that are not in the know, this is the seed of Edom. The seed of the devil. Well, I'm going to keep this lesson short. Want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakadah. Salakia. Start that over again. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles like Great Millstone, who teach us this 100% truth. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, 144,000. The Akim and the Aqua. Shalom.